The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello everyone, welcome to our webinar marathon week. Hope you all are keeping safe and all set to go for the upcoming big event happening in October, Microsoft Power Platform Conference and a Community Summit North America. We are thrilled to provide you with the preview of Inogic's latest innovation that we'll be showcasing at this conference. I am Jairas Nadar and I will be your host and guide throughout this exciting session. And in today's session, we will be talking about our latest offering, that is WhatsApp for Dynamic solution. So for your information, all lines will be muted. In case if you need any information or any queries, you can feel free to put your questions in the chat window and I will be happy to answer all of your queries while having the Q&A session. So before I deep dive into the session, let me give you a short brief about Inogic. Inogic is one of the leading service provider and an independent ISV. We are also an exclusive Dynamic 365 CRM boutique shop that has been in the business for more than decades now. We also been active in the CRM community in which our blogs are very popular. As you can see on the screen, these are all the various productivity add-ons which Inogic has to offer. Among all, I would like to talk about some of the key flagship product of Inogic. Maplytics. Maplytics is a market-leading CFMD certified product which provide capabilities like visualizing CRM data on map, route optimization, smart appointment planner, territory management, and much more. Next, I would like to talk about the SharePoint Security Sync. It is a comprehensive solution for integrating Dynamic 365 CRM with the SharePoint along with the document management. So apart from this product development, Inogic is also an SI. We do provide an offshore development services by assisting our partners and the customers. So if you need any more information related to any of our productivity add-ons or service related, you can do reach out to us at crm@energetic.com. And now I'd like to request you to cast your vote on the poll, like what sparked your interest in registering for this webinar. So this is really a useful information for us. So I would request you to kindly cast your vote. So here's the poll. Yes, please cast your vote. So to thank you for casting your vote. So this is the agenda where we will be seeing the challenges faced by the users in lack of unified communication and how WhatsApp for Dynamic can overcome those challenges within Dynamic CRM. And we will be seeing what are the key features the WhatsApp for Dynamic has to offer, followed by live demonstration, FAQs, and finally at the end we will be having a Q&A session. Let's begin the session with the challenges. So in the present digitized world, we all want things to be easier and faster, right? We especially want our communication to be digital so that it is fast. So one of the most popular way of communicating online quickly and easily is through like and WhatsApp. So, but over here, the delayed communication is where the Microsoft Dynamics CRM users often need to communicate with the customers and the partners. So they need to communicate effectively and quickly in order to give a prompt response and to have effective communication, which is currently a lagging, or I could say a delayed communication that has been happening between the users and the customers. A lack of direct and personalized engagement. So currently there is no provision like the user can able to get a personalized engagement with your customers from within the CRM. And no access to the CRM data is where like on a real time, if you wanted to provide a more information, or if you are having a more information about your customers within the CRM and having a real time conversation, which will be a fruitful and a productive one, which is currently not happening in the real time world. And there is currently no provision for automation. So let's say, for example, if you wanted to send any automated messages to any of your customers, so which is currently not provision on any updates regarding in the CRM, like any record updates or anything that has been updated. If you wanted to send out any automatic messages in a WhatsApp within the in a WhatsApp within the Dynamics using Dynamic CRM, so that is not possible over here. So to overcome all of these challenges, we have a one-stop solution that is called a WhatsApp for Dynamics, which seamlessly integrate WhatsApp business account with Microsoft Dynamics CRM for a better customer communication, enhanced marketing, and a faster client services. So as I said earlier, in the present digitized world, so we especially want our communication to be a digital and fast. So that's the reason the stats that you see on the screen, the 175 million people message on a WhatsApp business account on an every day. So it proves that WhatsApp is one of the leading communication channel. WhatsApp is also a place where business gets done, right? It doesn't matter whether it is stored in the corner or a large enterprise. Businesses of all size use WhatsApp to help their customers. So 64% of the customers prefer a quick chat options. The stats that you see. So WhatsApp integration helps manage customer integration on WhatsApp. Furthermore, you can provide a better services by reducing a wait time for the customers. And 98% open rate for WhatsApp messages. So overall, WhatsApp for integration act as an effective solution to grow your business. Not only does it enables you to provide a better customer services, but also enhances customer experiences as well. So these are all the some of the key features of WhatsApp for Dynamics. So be within the CRM ecosystem. So as I said, it provides a, so using a solution, you can provide a seamless communication, automated data capture, efficient task completion by integrating the WhatsApp with the CRM, and send the messages to the customers. Yes, you can initiate the messages, send the customers to the send the customers the messages and receive the messages as well as from the customers. Automate communication, as I said earlier, yes, you can automate the communication, like whenever any new record updates, or if you wanted to send any automated messages to any of your customers in a WhatsApp. So that is pretty much possible using the WhatsApp for Dynamics. So in the real-time demonstration, I will be able to provide you more clarification on that, or provide you a bit very clear understanding how this automation works. CRM WhatsApp notification. So in the CRM, you will be able to see a chat bubble icon along with the notification that indicates something, a WhatsApp message that has been popped up to the users who are using it. Store WhatsApp chat history. So chat history is where like you will be able to see all of the chat history within the dynamic CRM. So you can able to chat with those customers, understanding the history. If you wanted to know the past, what was the conversation that has been done and how the current conversation has been ongoing. So all this can be tracked in the WhatsApp chat history that we have associated. Create new record. Create new record is where is within the chat UI. So whenever you're having a conversation and if on the go, on the fly, if you wanted to create any opportunity, any lead, so yes, that is pretty much possible in the WhatsApp for Dynamics solution. So all of these key features I will show you in a live action. Let me switch to my CRM window. So for the webinar and the demonstration purpose, I've already pre-configured WhatsApp for Dynamics, a model-driven app in one of my demo environment. And on the other end, I've logged in, I've used the demo account of Twilio. So I could say over here, in order to communicate, also in order to establish a communication between these two systems. So Twilio is an API integration that we used in order to integrate or communicate between these two systems. So for that, I have created one Twilio sandbox account, which has been created, and I have configured one of the business phone number over here against this particular account. So now let's take a real-time example and a real-time use cases. So consider a use case. Let's say I'm the customers or the prospects who would like to inquire or who would like to know more about the same product. I can see, let's take the same product, WhatsApp for Dynamics. If I wanted to know more information or the pricing information about this particular product, which has been recently launched into the market, and I'm very much curious about it to know the price, what could be the pricing of this product. So as a customer, since I'm sending the message through a WhatsApp to this business WhatsApp business account number, so what I can do is I'll simply send a message. What's the price of WhatsApp for Dynamic product? So now I've sent a message. The customer has sent a message to the message. So if I go into the CRM, so as I said, in the WhatsApp or dynamic solution, I should be able to see a notification along with the chat icon. A bubble icon indicates that something, a new notification or new notification messages that has been hitting the system. So you see the chat bubble icon. If I click on it, I will be able to see. So there you see, I can see the WhatsApp messages that has been sent by the customers saying that what is the price of WhatsApp for Dynamics products, along with the two buttons over there. One is the accept and other is the decline. Let me give you more information or the more clarification on that, what exactly this two button does. So accept is that it is pretty straightforward, like since you know Jairaj Nadar, and if you wanted to initiate the conversation with this particular customer, so in that case you can simply click on the accept button and you can initiate the conversation with this particular customer. The decline is like where once you hit on the decline button, that means no more communication can be initiated, or it cannot be initiated from the customer end or from the users who wanted to communicate. So it means simply a block. You simply block those customers so that you won't be able to further chat with this particular customer. So this is the messages that we are residing, which came in the CRM. So what I will do is, since I know Jairaj Nadar and I wanted to initiate the conversation, I will click on accept, and I see a beautiful WhatsApp chat UI I can see on the right hand side. It is pretty cool to see that how we see in the WhatsApp in terms of communication that we do. So that's the chat UI I can see. And on the left hand side, if you see the profile details, so this is the profile details that we get from the WhatsApp account only of yours. The customer who has sent the messages, that has been pre-populated over here, the name and the numbers through which the message has been received, and the customers. So this customer field, why it is over here and what the important aspect of it. So now I see the chat notification on the right hand side and the customers on the left hand side. Over here is that whenever, what exactly this WhatsApp for dynamic solution does is, whenever if you receive a messages from this number, and from this number, like for the mobile number, the WhatsApp for dynamic solution used to check those number for the record type which has been created in the system, for which the record type has been created in the system, and if it is there, then those will be associated, and those associated record will be seen over those associated record. That means whether it could be a particular record, the contact or account for which the record type has been created. If the contact is created first, then only those contact account will be created and can be shown over here. So if I click over here, this customer, the associated customer, so over here for the contact entity record type has been created, and I see a WhatsApp chat. If I go over there, yes, I can see the same WhatsApp chat that I've been doing in the chat session. That has been associated to this particular contact as well. So isn't it great, like the same contact has been the same chat has been associated to this particular contact. So the reason I would like to the reason why it has been important for that is that customer on the go can have all real-time information that can be passed to the customers, and they can able to chat with the customer and provide a fruitful conversation and a productive information to the customers. So over here I see now through this I can able to chat. So the customer has requested what is the price of the WhatsApp for Dynamics products. I can simply type, thanks for reaching, the pricing is, thanks for showing interest in WhatsApp for Dynamics, and the price is USD 10 per month per user. Let's say this is the price that I'm sharing it with this customer. So now I'm starting the conversation with this customer. I have sent the messages. So if I go in the WhatsApp account, I should be able to see this message over there. There you see, thanks for showing interest in WhatsApp for Dynamics, and the price is 10 per month per user. So let's go into the chat session. So usually we all know that how the WhatsApp functionality works. Like, let's say for example, when a user sends any messages, or when any of your friends or a colleague send any messages, we read the messages, right? So how it works exactly, you all maybe know. Like if it's single tick that has been sent, if the double tick that is delivered, and if user has read the messages, that means the blue color along with the double tick indicates the user has read the message. So that's the same is over here as well. We are using the same exact functionality, I could say. Like whenever the user has read the notification, I see double tick with the blue icon. Blue color indicates that the user has read this message. And you may be also thinking, what about the name? Why it has been populating over there? Why it's necessary to? Is it necessary to populate the name against the every messages that has been sent or having the conversation with the customer? So I would say yes, it is necessary. And the reason why the name has been populating is that, let's say today Sam is working in this organization and he is a logged in user who for which this message was assigned to him, and he was started working against this particular customer and having a fruitful conversation. Now let's assume down the line 1 week, or Sam is going on a vacation, or Sam is no more a part of this organization, but the conversation should be initiated and should be ongoing, right? We cannot leave the customer as it is, because if Sam is not there, then in Sam's place a John or a Mary or any other colleague, the respective colleague, could able to assign this chat to them and they can initiate the conversation. So once they assign and initiate the conversation, what it happens, this in case of Sam, the John will be the user who will be having a conversation with this customer. So by doing this, the main agenda is that the user, the organization, the respective organization or the manager can able to know which user, so the user who is communicating with the customer, whether Sam or John or Mary, and what was the communication, and they can take it from there. So the highlight is the main purpose of that is that having this to know who is communicating with the customer, because we have only like the business account, the business WhatsApp account is there, one business account, and if multiple users are communicating, so which user is communicating? So that's the reason, the main agenda of having this name over here. So now, having this fruitful conversation, let's say I'm having this good conversation with this prospects or the customers, and I assume that it could be a good potential opportunity for me to close this deal or to take this conversation to the next level and close this opportunity. So while having a conversation, what I can do is on the go, on the fly, I can create an opportunity as well. So you can, so this is the use cases that I'm saying as per my use case for the demo purpose. So you could also relate the use cases, or uh, almost relate the use cases as per your own business requirement and the business scenario. So I have created the opportunity. So as I said, I feel like this could be one of my potential lead that can be converted into opportunity. So that's the reason I've created the opportunity over here. And now I've created the opportunity. So you may be also thinking, or you wanted to know whether that opportunity, the chat has been associated with that particular opportunity or not. Will I able to know that whether the opportunity has this chat conversation? I could say yes, that is pretty much possible, and the chat has been associated with that particular opportunity. For that, you can just go to that chat session. So in the chat session, so there you see to the customers and the regarding that has been said, for which the opportunity that we have created, the interest in WhatsApp for Dynamics. And if I open that opportunity in the WhatsApp chat, I see the same chat, the conversation that we have been having earlier, the same has been associated, attached to this particular opportunity. Isn't it great that the same conversation that has been initiated, that has been having a fruitful conversation, now it has been associated to this particular opportunity? So that's how the WhatsApp for Dynamics is a one-stop solution, an important piece in order to provide a fruitful and effective communication. So by doing this, what exactly it happens is it will improve the productivity, efficiency, and overall the performance and a prompt response in the communication to your customers. So that's the main idea and the agenda in order to associate this to chat to that particular opportunities. So now, as I said, I'm having a conversation with this particular customer, and in case I assume, so I'm done, and it means that I'm closing this opportunity. So let's assume I've won this opportunity and I'm closing the conversation, or I'm ending the chat session with this particular customer. So in order to end the chat session, you may see on the screen as well. So we have a end chat button, which can be done manually in order to end this session with this particular customer. So once I hit on this end chat, close the chat session. So that means now the session has been ended again with particular customers. So you may be aware that WhatsApp is also uses the session timeout. If you may remember, WhatsApp uses a one-day business timeout if in order to communicate with this customer, the session timeout. So over here also the same, that has been through automatically, that has been done. So over here, if you wanted to do manually in the chat session, so that has been entered a chat by clicking on end chat button over here. So now I've ended the conversation against this particular customer. Now, let's say assume the same customer, if I wanted to send any updates, let's say WhatsApp for Dynamic coming up with the new latest features, enhancement, or any new updated solution. So down the 1 month or down the line, I wanted to send a message, or I wanted to initiate the conversation with this customer. So in order to initiate the conversation with the customers, so you needed to initiate through message template only within Dynamic CRM. So what is the message template? So message template is a pre-approved message template from the Twilio. So what they provide is they used to approve the message template Twilio, and for that we need to create the message template. So I've already created a message template over here. So if I wanted to initiate the conversation, I can select the message template, and what I can do is I can send it. So if I go into the WhatsApp, I need to able to get that message over here. So let's say the message template I have created over there is like, I need to set a appointment with this particular customers on so and so time. So that is a short message template that I've already created for this opportunity template, that I can see it over here. So yes, so this is how the user can able to initiate the conversation within Dynamic CRM through the message template. Now let's say, for example, I've taken the same user, let's say for example the same customers, not the users, sorry for that. And if I go into the WhatsApp chat, I should be able to see a new conversation has been initiated over here. So there you see a new conversation. And if I wanted to know what was the earlier conversation, the chat earlier, what conversation has been done with this particular customer earlier, the past history, if I wanted to know that, in that case, I can click over here. I can navigate to that. So this was a past conversation that has been done against this particular customers. So the history, this is the feature that I was saying while explaining the features. So the history of conversation, the users can, the customers can able to know what was the conversation that has been going against this particular customer, and simply I can able to know, and I can able to be a more productive and provide a more information. So now I've created the message template. So you may be also thinking, as I said earlier, the automation of sending the messages to the WhatsApp. So what if you what you think, like if you wanted to send a, automated messages to your customers? So let's assume use cases. So I have taken the use cases in a real time, considering my scenario. One of my scenario over here is that whenever any new order is being generated in the system, so I've created a workflow for that. If a time bomb is, definitely I will show you the workflow that has been I have created in order to send the messages. So whenever any new order has been generated in the system, so the workflow will get triggered and the automated messages that will be sent to the customers. So this could be a use cases that where you can able to use it in your other real-time scenario as well. Let's say if you wanted to send any renewal notification or birthday reminders, or if you wanted to send any appointments reminders, so all of these actions can be done. So this was one of the use cases that I'm using as of now for the demonstration purpose. So let's say I'm creating an order. I've added the price list, select the potential customers. So I'll click on save. So this is just a workflow, the triggering automation, how it works. I needed to show that. So that's the reason on the go, and quickly I have created the order, so that yes, the order contains the products and everything. So over here for the demonstration purpose, I've simply created an order. So now that means the order has been generated in the system. So if I go in the WhatsApp, I should be able to see the WhatsApp, the messages, what message it is. So if I go over there, so here see, I've got a message like your order has been shipped and should be delivered on so and so date. So this is the workflow that I've created in the system. Like whenever any new order has been generated, the workflow will get triggered and the following message template. So in that case as well, you need to just define the message template that you wanted to send it. So based on the approved message template, those message template message will be sent to the customers in the WhatsApp. I hope that makes a sense, like in order to make an automation of messages that has been sending to your users. So and also I would like to show you that the active chats. So the on the screen that you see, the profile name, mobile number, messages, the status, whether it has been received, read, or a direction, whether it is an outgoing or incoming, the same that we see in the WhatsApp, right? Like which are all the latest conversation that we are having, the chats, and what was the last messages. So the same that we follow over here, and the same active chats can be displayed within the WhatsApp for Dynamics. So in order to perform all of these actions, so you needed to do some basic configuration, a one-time configuration in the WhatsApp for Dynamics. So if you go in the configuration tab, so in the WhatsApp for Dynamics, so I've added the mobile number. This is the communication medium. You need to configure it. The Twilio details. So here you need to define the Twilio account, SID and auth token, and and in the settings of over here, allow create to. So if you remember, while creating an opportunity, so I have created an opportunity, right, through that particular chat UI. So the reason is that I have added over here in the settings the case, opportunity, and order. So this is simply a like the use cases that I achieved as per the use cases. So you can also define your own. Let's say if you wanted to create a lead or an opportunity or an order code, so all those can be configured over here in a real time, and that can be created a record over there within the chat UI itself. And in the session timeout is that the same that I explained, like what's up the 1 day timeout, the session timeout that has been used for the communications, and the ideal timeout is 1 minute. So what exactly this ideal timeout is? So as I see, like whenever a new messages that comes in through this chat bubble, and if the users don't attend, so the for which the messages or for which the user it has been assigned that particular chat or the particular user UI. So for that, if the user don't accept those messages within the stipulated time period, in that case, those messages will be shown to all the users who has a WhatsApp for dynamic user role. So for those users, it will be listed and it will be shown to them. And any of the users having the WhatsApp for dynamic user role can able to accept those messages assigned to them, and they can able to start initiate the conversation. So this could be, so that is the ideal timeout over here. If it has been not attended within that time period, it will be shown to the other users. And the record type is where, so you need to create a record type for the account contact, as you see, as is shown earlier as well, for which the record type it has been created. For those, it will be checked for those numbers, the mobile number fields. So that has been configured already, account and the contact entity. And this is the message template, opportunity template, order template. So this is the two template that I've created over here. One which I both the template which we have seen for the opportunity in order to initiate the conversation, and the order template is the automation of sending the messages. So this is the one-time configuration that you need to do, and once you have done, you need to validate. You needed to validate this Twilio. So once you hit on this validate button, so you need to, like, once the validation is successful, that is the Twilio and the CRM has been established a connection, so that you will get a validation successful message. And once the validation has been done, establish the connection between Twilio and the WhatsApp for Dynamics, and then you need to see a message over here. Please copy the URL from the Power Automate, the real-time chat logging. So then you need to copy the Power Automate flow URL in the real-time chat logging session and the sandbox before proceeding it with the configuration. So once that has been done and you have saved, so then you are all set for the real-time interaction with the customers within Dynamics CRM. So this is the, as of now, the overall WhatsApp for Dynamic solution can do, and also to give you more updates, or to give you a heads up on this. So currently we have also coming up with the latest features enhancement within this WhatsApp for Dynamics, which is we are going to release on the first week of October. So the new updates is that, let me show you in a glimpse how it is there. So over here, if you see, we have started supporting the text format which the WhatsApp for Dynamics which the WhatsApp supports, that is a bold italic kind of a text formatting. So you see over here, I've sent hi John is in the bold, so which is in the development phase, which we will be releasing in the first week of October as well. And also we are coming up with the emojis, if you want, so within the WhatsApp, all those. So yes, that is also, we are coming up with the latest announcement and the updates and the features. And yes, as we are getting many feedback from our customers and the prospects across the globe about the attachments. So yes, we are also pretty much coming up with that, adding a files and the attachments, or sending a files and the attachments, and having the conversation through the WhatsApp. So we are also coming up with that as well. So these are all the features that we have enhancements, the features I could say that we are coming up, which we will be releasing. And also, if you wanted to configure more than one business WhatsApp account, yes, you can. If you have configured a multiple business account, that is also pretty much possible. Multiple numbers can be configured, and you can able to use, you can able to start the session conversation accordingly with your respective customers. So this is all about the WhatsApp for Dynamic solution. So while using a WhatsApp for Dynamic integration, which act as an effective solution to grow your business, not only does it enables you to provide a better customer services, but also enhances customer experiences as well. So now you will shortly receive a poll on the features that you like the most in WhatsApp for Dynamics. So I would request to kindly cast your vote, the features that you would like the most in WhatsApp for Dynamics. Thank you for casting your vote. Let me switch back to the presentation. So WhatsApp for Dynamic solution is supported version is 9.1 and above, and as well as in the database, which can be deployed online. And to get started with the WhatsApp for Dynamic is really simple. You can download this 15 days free trial from our website and as well as from our Microsoft App Source. And during your trial evaluation, if you need any assistance in setting up WhatsApp for Dynamics, do reach out to us at crm@inergic.com. We would be happy to assist you. So now let's have a Q&A session. So I would request you can put your questions on the chat window. I will be happy to answer you. So I would request the participant to share their queries or questions on the chat window. So we have a question from one of our attendee. Is it possible to send one message to more than one customer? So yes, it is pretty much possible. In that case, you need to create a workflow through that, which is pretty much possible. And if you need more further information or more assistance regarding this, yes, we can send you an uh, personalized email, and again we can able to give you more clarification on that. We have a question from another attendee. Any use case if customer blocks WhatsApp message, what happened to the record? So the record will resides within the CRM in a deactivated state. And if you wanted to initiate the conversation, then first you needed to activate and then accept the message in order to initiate the conversation. I hope that answer your query, right? In the meantime, if any more questions, could you please put it in the chat window? The email ID పెట్టు. Any more questions? So if any questions that arises, so you can share those questions in crm@inogic.com. We would be happy to assist you. So these are all some of the common questions that we used to get it. Can you automate the sending WhatsApp messages with Dynamics? So yes, we have seen that how you can automate those sending the WhatsApp messages using our solution. So does it work with Microsoft Dataverse? So yes. Is it mandatory to have a Twilio account? Yes, in order to, as I said in the start of the demonstration, so we use a Twilio API for integrating communication between the two systems. How to get started? So the installation and the free trial is really simple. You can download the solution from the app source as well as from our website. And you can also refer the docs that we have online, which is docs.inogic.com. And if you need any assistance, do let us know. So do you need to have a WhatsApp business account? Yes, you need to have in that case. So also to give you an heads up, let's catch up on the Microsoft Power Platform conference, and we are attending on the booth number 102 on October 3rd and till 5th at Las Vegas, and also at the community summit, and the booth number is 1429, and which is on October 15th till 20th, Charlotte. So to schedule one-on meeting, if any of you are attending those summits, so do